Hi, I'm Joe Mundell. I'm the Chief Revenue Officer for Sonicu, and I've been with Sonicu for 7 years. So one of the things we get asked a lot is, what problems do you solve for your customers, or our customers come to us with, one of the following three kind of pain points generally. And the first one is really asset protection. And we fix that with Sonicu's smart alarm handling system. We provide alarms, text, email, phone call to their staff to make sure that someone gets notified. Our alarms can escalate so that somebody gets the notifications. We can really fix the asset protection piece for our clients. And then the second part of that is regulatory compliance. Most of our clients have some form of regulatory oversight, and that requires logs of temperatures or humidity or different conditions. We automate that logging for them, and we provide the NIST traceable certificates they need for regulatory compliance. And I think the third problem that we solve is really around operations and visibility into their operations. With a cloud-based solution like Sonicu, it doesn't matter if you have a dozen locations across the country, the entire operations can be aggregated on one cloud-based dashboard. And that gives a lot of visibility. It provides the opportunity for standardization that they wouldn't get otherwise. So one of the things we get asked a lot is, why should you consider making the change now and using a cloud-based platform like Sonicu? It really depends on what you're doing. If you're manually logging or if you're using local data loggers, it's really a no-brainer from an ROI standpoint. Whether that's from just eliminating manual labor to log and keep reports, 3-ring binders, we can eliminate all that. If you're using a local data logger, you don't have the asset protection you really need. So those ROIs are really strong for those customers. Some customers, though, have an alarm system in place. It just doesn't have all the features to really protect them. Unfortunately, we do get calls quite often after a loss, and oftentimes those customers had a monitoring system in place. It just didn't have the protections that Sonicu's smart alarm handling system has. So they really were at risk, and they didn't know they were. And so we talk to customers about those things and those challenges, and that's really why you should consider looking at Sonicu today. What's different about Sonicu? How do you stack up against your competition? What differentiates you in the marketplace? And so for us, it's really simple. There's 3 things that really bring customers to Sonicu, and I think also have them stay with Sonicu. The first is we have a very easy, scalable implementation. We've been at this for a while, and we know some of the challenges that customers can have around wireless sensors and cloud-based software. So we have automated the implementation. We have an implementation wizard that walks you through step by step. Our sensors are plug and play, and it's real easy to implement. Actually, it's more like a system you might get as a consumer, where you have an app that you can download. So we really take some of that complexity out that you might think is involved with this type of system. The second thing that really differentiates us is our software. SonicCloud is a gold standard type of software in the industry. There's thousands of hours of development and voice of customer that are in SonicCloud, and it's really made to mimic the workflow and the needs of our customers in this market. And I think the last reason why we're different than our competitors is the support and service we provide after the sale. When you call Sonicu for support, if you need help, you're going to get a live person, you've got a dedicated customer success manager. And I typically tell customers the difference with Sonicu is not when things go well, it's when things maybe don't go well. Because 90–95% of the time, things are plug and play and easy. It's how do you handle those 5 or 10% differences where maybe there's an issue. And with Sonicu, you have that support. We know how to roll up our sleeves and help our customers get from 90 or 95% satisfied to 100% satisfied. So those really are the 3 things that I think differentiate us in the market. One thing we get asked, obviously, why should I trust you guys? And what I would say to that is, we've got the experience and the expertise in this industry, and it's evident by our customer base, right? We have leading healthcare, life science, research facilities across the United States. In fact, we have customers in all 50 states, and we have case studies, referenceable clients, testimonials. So I really rely on our customers to help us build that trust with our prospects. The other thing I think that really sticks out is customers stay with Sonicu. I mean, our retention rate is extremely high. I think that should speak for itself, but obviously I use my customers to help me prove that trust with other customers. Another thing we get asked is, why can't we do this ourselves through our building management system? And the simple answer to that is, you could tie some of this into your building management system, but it might not be the wisest thing to do, right? And so if you think about the problem you're trying to solve around temperature monitoring of medication fridges and vaccine fridges, and some of these more compliant-based areas of your operations, it's really where Sonicu shines. We have the regulatory compliance package. We have a cloud-based platform that we can allow certain groups to access, and you don't always want to have all that under one platform like a building management system. It's really not designed for that. It's not really designed to be the regulatory compliance package for some of the other departments. And so I kind of look at it as, a lot of people are smart enough to kind of build their own temperature monitoring, but the wise people know not to try and do that themselves, right? To leverage a company like Sonicu that has the expertise, that has a audit-ready regulatory compliance platform, that provides a calibration program so that all that risk isn't funneled to one area. And that's really, I think, why you should consider looking at Sonicu instead of trying to do this yourself. Obviously customers want to know, how does it work? And it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. 1, you install sensors where you need to monitor. 2, the data goes to SonicCloud. It's hosted on AWS, so it's cloud-based. And then 3, you access SonicCloud anywhere you have an internet connection. It could be on your desktop, your laptop. We have a mobile app, so smartphone, iOS, Android, anywhere you're at 24/7, you can access your data. Couldn't be easier. So if you want to learn more about Sonicu, our guys are here ready to help. Just let us know. You can contact us at any time, and one of our sales consultants will be happy to answer any questions you might have.